Hey, this is Michael Beck. We are at Eagle Creek. I have my friend here, Nico. We're gonna do a brief Q&A. Thank you for your time.
My name is Nico. I'm the brand ambassador and sales consultant for Jones Homes USA here in Lake Nona and Eagle Creek. I would love to kind of go through a list of some Q&As. I think you guys gonna gain a lot of value in that, and naturally be questions you may have in your back of your head.
Why should somebody choose between Laureate Park and Eagle Creek?
I don't think these areas are against each other. I think they complement each other. In all honesty, Laureate Park and Lake Nona has done beautiful things. It's built by another British developer, Tavistock, right? Jones Homes USA is part of Emerson International Group, also based out of UK. So you do have a lot of British talent here behind the scenes. Like I said, working complementing one another. In short, most buyers tell me, Nico, I like Eagle Creek over Laureate or some other areas because of one, safety, security, privacy, and because it has gates. Secondly, less noise. You're close to the airport, but you don't have to worry about the flight path. And three is the value. Believe it or not, a lot lower taxes than the rest of Lake Nona. We have no CDD and our HOA is super low. That means you have more money to play with your home versus paying it out to fees, government, etc.
Let's talk a little about the amenities here in Eagle Creek.
When it comes to amenities of Eagle Creek, it's a master plan community. It's gonna have everything you'll ever want. It's a great bubble. First of all, you have two sets of gates, right? Because within Eagle Creek, it's a golf course community with no annual golf membership, which is a huge difference and a great departure from what's commonly be done. Secondly, when you live within Eagle Creek, a lot of buyers tell me that they feel it's a lot nicer. You can walk out late at night, you can have the kids play on the streets, and you don't have that cross traffic that you'll get from the rest of Nona and Laureate Park. Because you have two sets of gates. You have guards, 24 hours guard gated, and then the second set of gate between the amenities and your private area. Now, the amenities of the community, you have a lot of beautiful things going. First of all, tennis courts that are lit at night, the golf course lifestyle, jogging trails, running trails, dog parks and beyond, multiple pool and recreation areas, and you even have schools, preschool and after school on property.
Let's talk about Lake Nona. What is here now and what's to come?
Every area has something worth talking about, I feel, but Lake Nona, I think, can names drop like nobody else. Not just the existing stuff, there is a very strong map of growth. I think between now and 2030, I would dare say even 2026, if we're gonna look back and see, whoa, what happened? Crazy amount of relief schools, infrastructure galore, wide highways, new highways, high-speed train, and there still is a contract for the vertiport with the flying cars, right? So that's crazy. Additionally, a lot of retail and playing stuff. So not just from us, but also all around it. Actually, if you go to Google Maps and just look at the map alone, the amount of parcels and dirt that you're gonna see, it's absolutely astounding. And you have a relentless job growth. The amount of jobs that they're moving here is also a huge testament and proof to the investment, to the guarantee and the commitment that all these companies put into the area. It really is, because at the end of the day, if you follow good jobs and good schools in real estate, you can't lose. I think we have beautiful runway. It has taken off, but it keeps on flying. And I think between now and 2026, no later than 2030, we'll be almost in disbelief of what happened.
And we also have another video on our page about things to come to Lake Nona, so check that out as well. So we talked a little about the golf community here. Why should Eagle Creek be one they consider?
You know, Eagle Creek is one of the most beautifully maintained golf courses in Orlando. First of all, it's the upkeep. A lot of golfers here, they like the fact that it's a par 73. It has a nice speed, it's very lush and green, and everybody's so friendly. So I think as a package, and it's very forgiving, I would say. So you don't have to be like on a pro level all the time. I think it's the right level of difficulty and the right package. And when it comes to golfing communities to live in, the unicorn Eagle Creek is that it does not have an annual membership or a huge sign-up fee. Some people love to be in a golf course community because of the value that it brings to the property, has like-minded individuals around them and the feel, but they don't really play. So now they can enjoy that without having to pay for it. For the people that do play, there is somebody who doesn't live in Eagle Creek price, and obviously a reduced rate for people who live here. That's also a huge benefit as well, because it's pay to play. And it has a lot of life. I don't know if you knew, but Eagle Creek has one of the best junior golfing tournaments in the world.
Let's talk a little bit about the homes that you're building here.
The homes here, first of all, Jones Homes USA, I think as a builder, it's filling a big void, I should say, that right now we see in the market. Because you have right now high volume production builders, and then you have kind of like really high-end custom, and we're blurring the lines of, and we're right in between. So in the current community in Eagle Creek, we're gonna have our 40-foot, 50-foot, and 70-foot home sites, and within those you have 3 different collections.
Okay.
All of them offer something unique for the caliber of the home that will be right for you and your buyer. And we do an excellent job to sitting down to really triangulate and, as I say, balance a 3-legged stool between the needs of the current buyer, of course the budget and the feel, because all those needs are different. Whether you're downsizing, first-time homeowner, or you want to build your dream mansion, we can do all of the above.
What else is to come with Eagle Creek other than homes?
Well, when it comes to other than homes, we already have our infrastructure in place. Unlike other communities that they dream something, you move into a house and it shows up hopefully 10, 15 years later, everything is already here for the most part. There's always room to grow. This master plan community has a hidden benefit, actually 2 of them. One is that it's Audubon certified, meaning Audubon Society, it's all about trees, nature conservation, birds, etc. So we have a huge commitment to the amount of greenery and lush feel, which is something nice that people don't know, and you understand it as you drive through and live in this neighborhood. On the second leg, Emerson Group International, that is pretty much Jones Homes' subsidiary of it, owns a ton of retail. And Mr. Jones, there is a Mr. Jones, he actually laces with a lot of convenience the entire Eagle Creek area. So he owns a lot of retail, in which that retail you have a lot of conveniences. And we're very careful on our tenant selection, because by adding convenience, you also add value on the property. You're gonna have things like, well, first of all, we have a preschool, elementary, and after school on property. And that is fantastic and very uncommon. Secondly, you're in a golf course community that you can actually jump on a golf cart and literally drop off your little one to preschool, hit in errands, and come back by pickup time. And if you forgot the lunchbox, who cares? It's right here.
Exactly. Right around the corner.
Additionally, whatever you want to do, as of right now, anything from coffee shops to getting your hair or nails done, to a barbershop for us guys, to little gym, Mexican breakfast, brunch destinations. We have a microbrewery currently building as we speak, and you're gonna see a lot of things coming. Between now and a few years, you'll be very happy for the not only current conveniences, but the ones to come.
Obviously, Jones Homes has great things to offer. What's one thing that you would say separates you?
You're right, there is a lot. Being a private builder does differentiate you a lot. Generally speaking, we don't do home site premiums, which is mind-blowing for the industry. Because in new construction, you have a starting price and the end price are 2 different things. You pretty much, your starting price, it's a naked box, then you gotta buy the home site, then you gotta dress it up, etc. In our case, the home site is already included. Generally speaking, I mean, there might be one-offs here and there, but 90% of the time, in let's say a 50-foot collection, you can choose a slightly bigger or a nicer lot for the same price of a 1-2 doors down. You have the luxury of choice. So the sooner versus later with Jones, that means you can have a nicer backyard for the same amount of money, which is fantastic.
So you're saying don't play the waiting game?
Definitely not. Again, I'm not saying buying something you don't need, but if you are in the market, sooner versus later, in this case, because you have price integrity, and secondly, you have more choices of home sites, which again, backyard is just as important as your home sometimes.
Definitely.